The following sports broadcast is a special presentation of Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. It's time for the excitement of West Virginia high school basketball. Today's high school basketball broadcast is being brought to you by
W. Harley Miller Systems, Smallwood and Small Insurance Agency, Powered Beck and Matzaref Law Offices, Senate Finance Chairman Jason Barrett, Hagerstown Ford, Fort Evans Archery, Rocks Local Markets, the Brown Funeral Home and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons, the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results, Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, personal injury attorneys, Cody's Auto Body, the Palace Lounge, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, the Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, the Berkeley County Health Department, Bodwell Insurance Solutions, Ameriprise Financial and the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, WVU Medicine Berkeley and Jefferson Medical Centers, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, CMA Honda of Winchester, CMA Chevy and Toyota of Martinsburg, CMA Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, Dignity Memorial Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery of Martinsburg, Flower Pools of Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg, Inferno Brewery and Andy's Pizza.
And now, let's go courtside and join our Talk Radio WRNR broadcast team with today's pregame show.
Welcome out to the Cardinals Coliseum here at Spring Mills High School, getting you ready for Spring Mills and Martinsburg boys basketball tonight. It's senior night at Spring Mills. It has gotten underway very quickly after the JV match, and let's just throw it to it.
Next, senior dance team manager, Mia and Palma. Mia is escorted to the scene by her mother, Kim. Mia has been dancing for 7 years. After graduation, she's off to college in either Nevada or South Carolina to study either business or cosmetology. Mia is most thankful for her mom, boyfriend, friends, and family for being by her side all the time and being part of the dance team, theater, and show choir. Let's hear it for senior Mia and Palma. Next, senior dance member Leah Holiday. Leah is escorted to someone by her dad, JR, Mom Sheila, and Grandma Deborah. Leah has been dancing for 4 years. After graduating from Spring Mills High, she plans to head to Hagerstown Community College to earn her associate degree. Leah is most thankful for the chance to have a wonderful life and all the many opportunities she's had that helped her grow into the person that she is today. Give it up for senior Leah Holiday. Now, senior dancer Alicia Balzazer. Alicia is escorted to the scene by her dad, Alec, and mom. Alicia has been dancing for 4 years. After graduating, she's headed over the mountain to attend West Point University College to pursue an MBA in Business Administration. While there, Alicia plans on dancing from a competitive dance team. Alicia is most thankful for growing up on the team with the girls who always support her and the coach who helped her grow and never stopped pushing her to be the best dancer she could possibly be. Give it up for senior Alicia Balzazer. Alexia is most thankful for God, her friends, family, and all her many teachers at Spring Mills High School. She thanks her many supporters for pushing her to be the best version of herself. She's also extremely grateful for all her teammates and wonderful coach, Coach Green. Thank you guys for an amazing last season. I love you all. Let's give it up for senior Alexa Morrison. And your Spring Mills High cheer squad. First cheer squad member, Janisa Armstrong. Janisa is escorted this evening by her mom, Jessica, and brother, Pinyonte. Janisa has been cheering for 11 years. After graduation, she wants to head off to college to earn a degree in sociology and hopes of one day being a social worker. Janisa is most thankful for her family for always sticking with her and her best friend Layla, who is always helping her when things get tough. Let's hear it for senior Janisa Armstrong. Next, cheer squad member, Zamira Jones. Zamira is escorted by Monica, Wesley, and Erica. Zamira has been cheering for 13 years. After graduation, she taught at Hudson University to major in forensic physiology. Zamira is most thankful for being named varsity cheer captain, for her mommy for always supporting her, and for the advice about cheering, especially when she was wrong. She didn't know that, she didn't know what she was talking about at the time. To her older brother for being one of her biggest supporters in everything she's done, for her best friend for always sitting beside her, and for being at every cheer event since the 6th grade. Finally, all her coaches for trusting her to lead the team. She sends another big thank you to everyone. She mentioned for pushing her to be the best and never letting her quit, even when she really wanted to. Let's give it up to senior Zamira Jones. Now, cheer squad member Justice Whip. Justice is escorted this evening by Tricia, Josh, Zane, Bentley, and Isaiah. Justice has been cheering for 11 years. After graduation, she plans on doing college psychology with the goal of someday owning her own business. One memory that stands out to Justice is when everyone was running around the hotel in matching PJs. Justice is most thankful for everything her coaches have done for her, all the smiles, the upsetting times, even beating on the coaches some days. Sorry about that, Coach Michelle, Coach Emily. Justice thanks her mom and the most for always pushing her through the hard days of work, the hard days of cheer, the hard days that made us both have a good kitchen cry over the people that used us to their advantage. I love you, Mom. You are my bestie, and hope to never lose you and never take advantage of you. Love you always and forever. Let's hear it for Justice with next cheer squad member, Kaylee Nestor. Kaylee is escorted this evening by her dad Anthony and mom Bobby. Kaylee has been cheering for 13 years. After graduation, she wants to head off to college to earn a nursing degree. Kaylee will never forget the state cheer competition and how exciting it really was. An unforgettable experience. Kaylee is most thankful for her parents and friends for always supporting and believing in her. Kaylee is so happy for all your encouragement, love, and constant support, which means more to her than anything words could ever convey. She's also grateful to have such an amazing support system in her life. finally, cheer squad member Autumn Deal. Autumn is escorted this evening by her dad, Charlie, stepmom Heather, and sister Aubrey. Autumn has been cheering for 6 years. After graduation, she's headed down I-81 to attend James Madison University. She hopes to earn a degree in hospitality management. Autumn has fond memories of competing in the States for the past 2 years. Autumn is most thankful for her dad and stepmom for always being here for her and helping her grow into the young lady she is today. Autumn sends a special shout out to her favorite sister for all the many fun times they've had. We love you all. Give it up for senior Autumn Deal. From the opening dance routine, the first cheers to the final F.O. routine, senior night commemorates the journey of these seniors. Congratulations to these senior student athletes on a successful season and your accomplished careers. And thank you to parents, families, friends, and students for coming out tonight in support of these senior students. Seniors, Cardinals Nation wishes you all the best. You're going to do amazing things. Let's give one last huge Cardinal round of applause to these outstanding seniors.
All right, that concludes the cheerleader and dance team senior night here from Spring Mills. And the varsity basketball team is getting ready to take the floor here soon for warm-ups. We'll go ahead and take a 4-minute break. And when we come back, we'll start the pregame show here for Martinsburg versus Spring Mills varsity boys basketball here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Way back in 4 minutes.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg takes it personally. Discover the difference an employee-owned dealership makes and experience the transparency, honesty, and care we provide every customer every mile of the way. And this month, drive off with an amazing deal on the Chevrolet you're looking for. CMA's Chevrolet of Martinsburg. Owners just care more about you.
Ice baths, polar plunges, what's wrong with you people? It's your old pal Cody from Cody's Auto Body. Newsflash, it's winter. Whether it's for a health craze or to raise money for the ladies' auxiliary, it seems people out there think it's a good idea to go outside, strip down, and pretend to be a polar bear or a penguin. What happened to sitting beside the fire, drinking, and adding on a few pounds to keep insulated until spring? Call me crazy, but how about we try not getting naked outside for a few months? Stay warm, stay safe on the road. As always,
that's Cody's with a T for trust.
Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. FloorPools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com. Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. FloorPools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel is helping create extraordinary futures.
So we've seen improvements in our boys on the, as I said, arithmetic, reading and writing.
I worked in the county, I worked in public school, and that's what I knew. And I knew I wanted to be able to give her more. So I would recommend this to anyone.
You know, our daughter has thrived here. The family-like environment is exactly what she needed.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel in Martinsburg, equipping children to lead lives of significant impact.
My kids, you know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, shrimp nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
Welcome into the W. Harley Miller Systems pregame show here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. W. Harley Miller Systems providing custom integration services like home and office automation, home theater, networking, audio video distribution, and more. Call 304-350-1931 or visit WHMsystems.com. Spring Mills and Martinsburg boys basketball here tonight from Spring Mills High School inside the Cardinal Coliseum. Dylan Bishop and Colin McLaughlin with you on the call. Tyler Strine behind the TV 10 camera tonight, and Kyler High back at the studio. Colin, these two teams are going to face each other in top 10 matchups twice in the next 4 days. These teams play tonight, Friday night, and they play again, a rescheduled game on Monday. And we might have a little bit of gamesmanship going on here tonight when it comes to the status of Xavier Anderson.
Yeah, it's all maybe a mental game here going on the Spring Mill side. Everybody knows the past few weeks Xavier Anderson's been hurt for Spring Mills. The big man, the future Mountaineer, football star, hopefully, at tight ends. Arguably, along with Akwesi Opoku-Achampong, the heart and soul of this Cardinals team. Walked in here, saw him with the JV team in his street clothes out when we were setting our stuff up. Game time rolls along. You're doing your pregame interviews back in the hallway.
You see him in full
uniform. He's dressed in full uniform. So what do we do? Or what do you do?
I pass by Xavier and I say, hey, you look like you're playing tonight. And he says, yeah, I am. In so many words.
Yep, and he's been saying it out here as soon as both teams took the floor. He stops at midcourt, looks over, dead in the eyes of the big man from Martinsburg, Micah Green, and yells as loud as he can, I'm back.
But is he actually tonight?
We'll have to wait and see, because what else did you hear from somebody else?
Well, at the risk of never getting a word again from Coach Layton, I asked Coach Layton.
He said it was off the record, then.
He didn't say, but I asked Coach Layton, is Xavier playing tonight? He said no. He said no. And I think it sounds like he'll play on Monday when Martinsburg plays, which I think would make a lot of sense. Because if you think about it, Martinsburg could go into Monday thinking he's not going to play if he didn't play on Friday, and then he plays again, and you've just game planned for Martinsburg for Spring Mills without Xavier Anderson, and now he plays on Monday. You go into tonight planning for Xavier Anderson to play, and then he doesn't. Maybe it throws you off. Now, Coach Layton will also say nothing changes if Xavier's in or out. You'll hear that in the pregame interview. But clearly, he's a guy down low that brings a lot of attention with him, and for good reason. But we'll see here in the next 13 minutes. Xavier's coming out here showing that he's going to play, but we'll see if he actually gets put into the game. But regardless, I think, Colin, we're going to have a really fun matchup here tonight.
Yeah, you still have tremendous stars on both sides. with or without Xavier Anderson. For Spring Mills, you got, as I already mentioned, Akwesi Apoko-Achampong on their side, arguably the best point guard in the entire state. You got to keep up with the Joneses as well. And then on Martinsburg's side, it's Micah Green. He's coming off a game in which, yes, he lost, unfortunately, but still scored 26 points against Washington in the losing effort earlier this week. And you look over at Spring Mills. Without Anderson, who is going to guard Micah Green?
It's a good question because somebody has to, and not a lot of people can. 6'9", 240 pounds. We saw against Washington. Now, Washington has been ranked as a top team in the area here as of late now with their win over Spring Mills with an Xavier Anderson-less Cardinals team. That's moved Washington kind of ahead of Spring Mills in the pecking order for some, but this is still a tough matchup for Martinsburg. But on the other side, when you got a guy the size of Micah Green who can score 26 points in a game against Washington where we saw Chet Gore get into some foul trouble, even him at 6'5" was having trouble guarding Micah Green down low with the extra size, the extra strength. Are the Cardinals, if Xavier Anderson is not out there tonight, going to have somebody who can match up with him down low? It's hard to say. Jefferson was able to keep their matchup with Spring Mills within 15 points. Washington was able to beat Spring Mills. Those are results we don't usually see. We saw with Xavier Anderson earlier this season, Washington came here to the Cardinal Coliseum and got run off the floor.
They did. They were held to under 40 points.
And going to Washington without Xavier Anderson, they were able to pull off the win. Now, maybe it was just home court advantage, but you can't deny the difference without Xavier Anderson on the floor, Colin.
No, you cannot. Period, end of story. And I will not. I will say flat out, Xavier Anderson's out there. I don't think they lose to Washington that game.
I would think.
Even if Washington had a great night that night. They are a tremendous team. They're a team that can contend for the state title. But I haven't seen a team in this area beat Spring Mills with Xavier Anderson out on that floor.
I think with that, let's take a 2-minute break. When we come back with our interviews with Coach Layton and Coach Rogers, head coaches for both sides. This is EPAC Boys Basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
Rox is now serving breakfast all day.
Back inside the Cardinal Coliseum, our coaches' pregame interviews are brought to you by Parsons Ford at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at parsonsford.com. They became number one by making you number one first. Parsons, let's go ahead and listen to our pregame interviews with both sides here, Martinsburg and Spring Mills. Coach Rogers of the Martinsburg Bulldogs. Coach, I want to start by asking about Washington earlier in the week, where you guys went and faced and fell to now the number 1 ranked team in the state. What did you take away from that one, and how did you feel like your team performed overall?
Well, I thought we jumped out to a nice early lead. Thought we played pretty good at times. We got down, got back in it, but 4 minutes to go, down to a couple-point game, and we just didn't get over the top. Again, they shot, I think, 22, 23 foul shots, and we end up shooting 7 or 8, and we got to quit fouling. I mean, when you foul, you're putting them on the line, and if we don't get to the hole, then we don't get fouled. So there's things there we have to take care of, but I'm really pleased with how Micah Green played inside. He did a tremendous job in there for us, and we just, everybody just has to do what they do best. If you're the shooter, fine. If you're the slasher, fine. If you're the rebounder, but the bottom line is, offense will take care of itself. I want that loose ball. I want that rebound. I want that hustle. I want that defense. And that's something that every player can control. So we're right there. We just need to make sure we just come out and play hard.
That's obviously a tough environment to go into against a highly ranked team, their home court. How'd you feel like your team that's very young, inexperienced at the varsity level handled it, and how do you feel like they'll handle it going forward?
Well, we're getting better at it. We've dropped some games this year because of clock management and because of not being where we're supposed to be in the system. As the year has gone on, we've gotten better at that. And we just have to make sure that we do what we do best, and tonight will be no different.
And lastly, I ask you about Spring Mills coming into our house tonight. You got to face them again early next week on Monday. What do you want to see your team do tonight against Spring Mills? Obviously a team that, Xavier Anderson's been out hurt, which has affected them a little bit. They've dropped a game or two that maybe they wouldn't with him. But what do you want your team to do tonight against the Cardinals?
Win. We've got to play hard. We've got to be aware of their shooters. They do a dribble drive offense. They do a nice job of getting their shooters open. And, Quasi's the key to them. And he's an outstanding player. And so you've got to know defensively where they are. And then offensively, we just have to execute. If we can execute, then that makes our offense so much easier.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time. Good luck tonight.
Thank you.
Here with Coach Layton of the Spring Mills Cardinals. Coach, you guys have been without a key player for the last couple weeks here, Xavier Anderson. How do you feel like your team has been able to adjust to having a different lineup out there with him? How do you feel like the team has been able to adapt not having him out on the court?
Well, I think they adapted well. Again, we had some big injuries this year, but again, it's always next man up in this program, and everyone knows everyone's position out there, so whenever someone needs to step up, they're able to do it.
Does it make you kind of work more through the perimeter when you don't have your big man out there, and how do you feel like those guys out on the perimeter have been handling it?
Honestly, nothing changes that we do in our offense. Again, we run everything the way we would if Xavier's there, if Honcho's there, if anyone's not there or there. We still do what we believe in. We trust our system, and typically they do a good job running everything that I call out there.
Martinsburg comes in tonight. You got to place them again coming up soon. What have you seen from the Bulldogs so far? I know they're a young team, but very defensive-minded. What do you feel like is going to be the key against them tonight?
Well, I tell you what, that team has gotten extremely better since the beginning of the season. They're playing excellent ball right now. I told my team that, the last couple of weeks. And again, it's all about playing good ball at the right time, and they're definitely doing that as we speak. I told my team tonight that we have to get after it on the rebound, on the glass. We have to win the rebounding war. They have a big under there that's he's pretty big, and obviously our big's out at the moment, so we're gonna have to rebound as a team tonight, and hopefully we can come out on top.
All right, Coach, thanks for the time and good luck tonight.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, thanks to Coach Rogers and Coach Layton. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with Collins' keys to the game and starting lineups for both sides. This is West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
It's the new normal. You live, work, and play everywhere. Whether it's the family car or the family business, you need insurance that keeps pace with your changing life. Home on the job or working from home, peace of mind comes from knowing your whole world is covered. no matter what happens or how big it grows. Whatever your new normal, Erie Insurance's award-winning service and personal agents can keep pace. Call your local agent today or visit erieinsurance.com for a quote.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel is helping create extraordinary futures.
So we've seen improvements in our boys on the, as I said, arithmetic, reading and writing.
I worked in the county, I worked in public school, and that's what I knew. And I knew I wanted to be able to give her more. So I would recommend this to anyone.
You know, our daughter has thrived here. The family-like environment is exactly what she needed.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel in Martinsburg, equipping children to lead lives of significant impact.
My kids, you know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
When it comes to surgery, experience and innovation matter. At WVU Medicine, our board-certified surgeons use the latest robotic and minimally invasive techniques to provide better outcomes and faster recoveries. We offer a full range of procedures including advanced hernia repair, anti-reflux surgery, breast cancer surgery, colon resection, gallbladder removal, skin cancer, and lesion removal. Trust the region's leader in advanced surgical care. Call WVU Medicine Surgery today at 304-596-2150.
Welcome back to the Cardinal Coliseum here at Spring Mills High School. Dylan Bishop and Colin McLaughlin with you on the call. Tyler Strine running the camera here on site. Kyler High producing back at the studio. Keys to the game are brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. You can buy your next vehicle online and they'll deliver it to you. And if you don't like it, they'll take it back. Visit them online at fordofhagerstown.com. Colin, your keys to the game tonight.
Well, for Martinsburg, it's going to be points in the paint. Get the ball to Micah Green, especially if Anderson's not down there to guard the post, and just let him have a field day against these guards of Spring Mills, as well as defensively stay out of foul trouble. Period. End of story. When we see Martinsburg against these teams that want to be fast-paced, want to fly down the court, over-aggression comes into play. These are still a lot of football guys from Martinsburg playing basketball, and they struggle not to cross that line of being over-aggressive and getting into foul trouble. Last game we saw Todd and Myers foul out. Spring Mills, 3-and-D. Knock down those shots, play good defense like they always do, one of the best in the state. Make those free throws when you do get to the line.
All right, that's something we had talked about during the break. I kind of brought up that kind of point when it came to the free throws, and you were like, oh, you saw my key to the game, I guess.
You read my mind, at least.
Yeah, I guess so. So we wouldn't be surprised if Equasia Poku-Achampong is at the free throw line a lot tonight. But let's get into our starting fives, brought to you by the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21, Modern Realty Results. Looking for a home in the Tri-State? Call the Larry DeMarco team at 304-262-4222, or visit them online at www.modernrealtyresults.com. On the Martinsburg side, it's the same five as they usually start. It's number 3, Cody Chalice, number 5, Nakeem Thompson, number 15, Braden Amsler, number 22, Boston Todd, and number 23, Micah Green. For Spring Mills, it's Equasia Poku-Achampong, number 2, number 3, Chase Jones, number 4, Tyler Jones, number 11, Kenneth Stovall, and number 23, Jason Jones. And with that, let's go ahead and take a 2-minute break. Come back with opening tip-off. This is West Virginia Boys Basketball at Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
The Palace Lounge in Martinsburg is the place to be. Join us every night to relax and enjoy football or basketball games featuring either the Martinsburg Bulldogs, Shepherd University Rams, or West Virginia Mountaineers. We will have steak night every Wednesday, trip nights every Thursday, and now taco and margarita nights every Tuesday. You can find us on Facebook or call 304-267-7520. The Palace Lounge is located at 1350 Edwin Miller Boulevard in Martinsburg.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg takes it personally. Why? Because we're employee owned. That makes us neighbors, and good neighbors take care of each other. Come experience the honesty, transparency, and value we provide every customer, every neighbor, each and every day. At CMA's Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
Hi, Crescia Hornby here. Larry DeMarco, broker of Modern Realty Results, believes he has some of the best real estate agents in the Eastern Panhandle. Agents at Modern Realty Results have years of experience and knowledge of the local real estate market. Agents within the office work as a team to provide quality customer service. We strive to always ensure client satisfaction through handling every transaction with honesty and integrity, all while offering competitive rates. Modern Realty Results is veteran-owned and managed. Please call us at 262-4222, modernrealtyresults.com.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Opening tip here on Talk Radio WRNR and TV10 is brought to you by your local full-service archery pro shop, Fort Evans Archery of Inwood. Call 304-229-7064 or visit them online at fortevans.com. Dylan Bishop, Colin McLaughlin with you on the call. Kyler High back to the studio. Tyler Strine behind the TV10 cameras here this evening. As expected, Xavier Anderson not in the starting lineup for Spring Mills. It's the Joneses, Kenneth Stovall, and Akwesi Opoku-Achampong going up against the usual starting five of the Martinsburg Bulldogs. We'll see if he gets in at all off the bench. Coach said he probably won't. Martinsburg wins the opening tip. Boston Todd tries to toss one down low to Nykeem Thompson, overshoots it out of bounds, turnover to the Cardinals.
Looked like to me that Thompson was actually just trying to go for that ball. It was intended 100% for the big man Micah Green early on, but he stopped at the elbow instead of went down into the post.
Going off a handoff is Akwesi Opoku-Achampong, kicking it over to Chase Jones, who drives the baseline, kicks it over, blocked is the floater from Tyler Jones. Here comes Braden Amsler on the break for Martinsburg, left side layup with the right hand. Amsler in for two, and the Martinsburg Bulldogs have the first lead of the night.
That's exactly what Martinsburg's going to need to do is attack. If Anderson's not playing, go after him.
Boston Todd draws the assignment on Opoku-Achampong, switching the screen though. Here's Tyler Jones from three. It's good from the corner. Talking trash to the Martinsburg bench on the way back.
And they just laugh it off.
3-2 Spring Mills. Boston Todd bringing the ball up the floor, guarded the whole way by Akwesi Opoku-Achampong. Amsler gets through traffic over to the right corner, gets the ball, throws it inside to Nykeem Thompson. Backing down Hope Bokwe. A travel is called.
Great defense there by Bokwe. I mean, that's his specialty. When we see him out on the floor, he is that solidifying body defensively.
Now let's reset things. It's not Jason Jones out on the floor. It's Hope Bokwe for Spring Mills at the moment. Here's Kenneth Stovall driving, kicking it over to Bokwe. Now it's Opoku-Achampong using the screen from Bokwe. Here's a switch. Micah Green is on him now. See if he takes advantage. He's in the right corner. He drives to the left side, kicks it out to the corner for Stovall for three. Knocked down. Kenneth Stovall makes it 6-2 Spring Mills. And a turnover on the ensuing inbound.
I mean, that's just sloppy by Martinsburg. Not even much, if any, pressure from Spring Mills there to force that inbound pass to go awry.
Tyler Jones gets it. Apoko Champong coming off of the inbound, pulls up to the corner, and hits the spot up three. Spring Mills raining it from downtown so far to start here tonight. Nakeem Thompson driving on Boakway. Into the paint, picks up his dribble, has to throw it back out to Amsler. Martinsburg in the black uniforms tonight. Orange lettering and numbering, white outlines. Orange and white squares on the shorts. Pass by Boston Todd, nearly picked off by Kenneth Stovall, but out of bounds.
Todd just needs to be careful with those passes. Those are the exact passes that Spring Mills wants you to do. They're baiting you to take those long passes so they can fly out in transition and get an interception.
It's a raucous crowd tonight here in the Cardinal Coliseum. Braden Amsler loses the ball. Nakeem Thompson able to get it, though. And here's a blocking foul called against Hope Boakway as Nakeem Thompson tries to drive the baseline.
You see a lot of trash talk here on both sides. Players on the floor, the benches. This one, it's intense. These teams don't like each other.
First foul on either side on Boakway. Here's a drive from Todd. Tried to dump it off to Micah Green, but it's picked off. Micah Green wasn't ready for it. Pull up three from Apoko Champong. No good. Rebounded by Stovall. Almost lost it. Kicked it back out to Akwesi. There's Hope Boakway. Running the two-man game. Got it over to Chase Jones. Now it's Stovall in the corner. Driving the baseline. Trips. Got hit in the back of the head, potentially by Boakway, his own teammate's shin. Got a stoppage in play. Believe it's official stoppage. Don't think there's a foul to come along with it.
Yeah, I mean, the official has to do that. If you see a player grabbing his head on the floor, especially right underneath the basket, you got to stop play immediately.
Spring Mills will inbound from the baseline. Our first quarter is brought to you by Smallwood Small Insurance in Martinsburg, your total insurance solution, located at 1250 Edwin Miller Boulevard, Suite 301 in Martinsburg. Call 304-263-3361. Boakway going to the rim is rejected by Micah Green. Here comes the Bulldogs on the fast break. Euro step and in and one for Nakeem Thompson.
Yeah, Stovall at the last second came over. Didn't need to. Thompson was already up. That layup was already out of his hand. And he comes in, still tried to go for the block anyway, and took out Thompson's legs.
Thompson, the junior, 1'6", 160 is what he's listed at. Been very impressive this year. Started the year as the starting point guard before Boston Todd joined the team after finishing up football season. Team needed another ball handler and guard. Thompson moved over to kind of shooting guard, more of a slasher, and he has been great in that role. Can't hit the three-point play free throw, though. Stovall gets the rebound. Pressure comes, the trap of Apoko Champong, gets it out to Stovall. Now it's Tyler Jones in the corner, and he will throw it out to Boakway to start the break. Here's a cut from Apoko Champong. Kicks it out to Stovall for three, knocks it down. Kenneth Stovall, the junior, heating up from the corners. 6 points for Stovall. It's 12-4 Spring Mills. 4:35 left in the first quarter. Here's Thompson, easy lane to the bucket. It's the screen from Micah Green drawing the double team.
That's all he had to do, kind of put those hands out and seal that lane, as you said. Using Thompson, Green as a decoy.
Step back, Akwesi knocks it down. Apoko Champong up to 6 points now. It's 15-6 Spring Mills.
Yeah, we're not even halfway into the first quarter, and Spring Mills has already knocked down 5 trays.
4:06 left in the first quarter. Martinsburg has it down by 9. Here's Amsler trying to drive against Tyler Jones. He has to pick up his dribble behind the three-point line. Gets a handoff from Nakeem Thompson after giving it up. Misses. Rebound fought for by Boakway and Thompson. Jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow to Spring Mills. Xavier Anderson on the bench. He might not get in tonight, but he's in full uniform, and he's up talking trash to his football rival, Boston Todd.
I mean, you can ask any opposing athlete, current or former, who talks the most trash here in the EPAC. It's Xavier Anderson. But he can bring it, too.
Boakway bounce pass to a cutting Chase Jones. He can't handle it. It goes out of bounds off the baseline.
He's the guy that can back up that trash talk night in and night out.
3:37 left in the first, which is also brought to you by Hagerstown Ford, revolutionizing the car buying experience. You can buy your vehicle online. They'll deliver it to you, and they'll take it back if you don't like it. Visit FordofHagerstown.com. Here's Nykeem Thompson dribbling through the press all the way to the rim. Nykeem Thompson, 6 of Martinsburg, 8 points to start things out. 15-8 Spring Mills. They have it in the ball. Zion Stanley's in the game, and he's drawing Apoku Champong as the assignment. There's a screen going past Chalice. Driving the baseline, kick out. Three-pointer, not good off the glass. Bank is closed for Kness Stovall. Martinsburg with the board. 3 minutes left in the first. They trail by 7.
I think that's the first 3 they've missed today.
Feels like it, if not. Under 3 minutes left. Boakway guarding Thompson up top. Thompson driving to his left, is going to try to kick it out to Stanley. It's tipped, though, by Tyler Jones, and Spring Mills gets the turnover. There's Chase Jones to Stovall, and 1 for Stovall.
Yep, you saw Amsler try to get there to take the charge, just didn't get there in time, and now he's frustrated because coming over late and give him a little nudge in the back was Tyler Jones trying to start something.
17-8, Spring Mills, 2:40 left. Kness Stovall, not somebody we saw in the rotation when Xavier Anderson was in last time we were here, which I believe was the Washington game. But Stovall, the junior, making a loud impact here early against the Bulldogs. Nykeem Thompson brings the ball up the floor, guarded the whole way by Hope Boakway. Gets a screen from Micah Green. Spring Mills switches. Thompson goes up for the underhanded layup. It hits nothing but air. Rebounded by Spring Mills. Apoku Champong drives, kicks over. Jones steps to his left, hits the 3. Tyler Jones makes it 20-8. Spring Mills. A timeout, Martinsburg. Cardinals up 12 with 2:18 left in the first quarter. Let's take a 30-second break with the timeout. This is West Virginia boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
After a car accident, call the local law firm that can give you the help you need right now.
Get more with Manchin Ferretti, the one with 115 years of combined experience fighting for West Virginia accident victims. Get more with Manchin Ferretti.
The one that takes on the big insurance companies.
Get more with Manchin Ferretti. We're Manchin Ferretti.
After a car accident, we'll fight for every dollar you deserve. And if there's no recovery, there's no fee. So call right now.
Get more with Manchin Ferretti. 304-264-8505.
Welcome back to the Cardinal Coliseum. Our timeouts are brought to you by Cody's Auto Body at 851 Wilson Street in Martinsburg. Family owned, offering superior customer service and great pricing for a job done by experienced and certified technicians. Call them at 304-901-4777 or visit their Facebook page. Dylan Bishop, Colin McLaughlin with you on the call. Kyler High back at the studio. Tyler Strine behind the TV 10 camera tonight. Fast start, especially from the three-point line for Spring Mills.
Yeah, and on the other side, Martinsburg, yes, they've got 8 points, but you know what we haven't seen from Martinsburg here? The ball in Micah Green's hands. He hasn't even had a shot here in the first.
He's setting a lot of screens. He's gotten some players open when he gets double-teamed, expecting to roll to the basket off of it, but nothing doing so far. He's in. Carter Bradley is in. A big lineup for Martinsburg. You wonder if Spring Mills might be a little motivated by the fact that in Metro News' power rankings that came out today, the Washington Patriots were number 1. Here's Cody Chalice in the left corner. Trying to bounce it inside to Zion Stanley. Can't hold it very well. Here's Kevin Myers also in off the bench, going to his right. And offensive interference is going to get called against Micah Green for trying to put in the slam. I think the ball was going to roll in.
I think so, too.
It would have been a crazy acrobatic left-handed layup from Kevin Myers. But it's still 20-8. Apoku with Champong. Rejects the screen. Brings it to the right corner and throws it out to the top of the key for Boakway. They try to get it inside for Chase Jones. Mismatch against a smaller Zion Stanley. He's fouled by Stanley. And Stanley bounces the ball high up. He's complaining to the official that he got elbowed. I'm a little surprised that smack of the ball didn't lead to a technical, but perhaps just a warning from the official. Chase Jones, the free throw line. He will hit the first. What a fast start for Spring Mills. Kness Stovall with 8 points, Apoku Champong with 6, and Tyler Jones with 6. Here's Chase Jones getting in the other 2 to give Spring Mills 22. They lead 22-8 with 90 seconds left in the first. Stanley gets the inbound. He's trapped at the baseline. Stanley tried to throw it out of bounds off of Opoku Champ on his legs. Couldn't do it. Akwesi takes it. Gets it to Chase Jones, who drives to the lane and gets two more. 24-8. Martinsburg pushing the pace up to Micah Green. He tried to pass it. It's tipped. Throws out of bounds. Bokwe saves it. Gets it to Opoku Champong. Cardinals on the break again. Here's Chase Jones. That could have been a travel. Missed the three. Ball don't lie. Cardinals get the rebound. Here's Stovall getting the ball. Drive and kick over to Chase Jones. Now it's Opoku Champong on the right wing. 51 seconds left in the quarter. Step back three against Carter Bradley. Knocked down by Opoku Champong. And another timeout from Martinsburg. Let's keep it here through this one, Colin. It's 27-8 with 45 seconds left in the quarter. What a start from Spring Mills here. They are knocking down everything from behind the arc.
I love watching Spring Mills play. This team,
a beautiful game,
is unstoppable, it seems like, here. I mean, yes, they do have two losses, I understand, but as I said, one, you were without Xavier Anderson against Washington. The other was to a team out of state, at the buzzer.
Yeah.
One of the best teams in, I believe, New York. So the fact that you were in that game shows you just how talented of a group these Cardinals are.
Martinsburg out of the timeout. Still get full court pressure from Spring Mills like they've been showing. Kevin Myers has it, throws it over to Carter Bradley. The bench-heavy lineup for Martinsburg. Myers, Stanley, Bradley, Green, and Chalice. Out against the starting five for Spring Mills. Carter Bradley has it on the right wing. 24 seconds left in the quarter. They finally get it into Micah Green in the post. And what do you know? He scores two.
Yeah, first time. He gets a shot up. It's the easiest one of the night.
10 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Opoku Champong against Stanley. Pulls up. Free throw line. Gets it to go. 11 first quarter points for Akwesi Opoku Champong. Stolen. Three-pointer. Good from Tyler Jones. It's 32-10. Spring Mills after one quarter. They got a magnet in the rim or something. They can't miss from the three-point line. They lead by 22 after one quarter. We'll take a 60-second break and see if it continues in quarter number two. This is West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
When will I be able to retire? How do I make the most of the money I have? How do I leave a lasting legacy to my loved ones? I'm Philip McCoy, financial advisor with the Marius Group, a private wealth advisory practice of Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated. Call us today at 304-263-4343 to help you make the most of your financial future. Our office is located at 1270 Winchester Avenue, Martinsburg, West Virginia.
Ameriprise Financial Services Incorporated, member FINRA and SIPC.
My kids, you know I want the best for you, don't you? We need to have a conversation.
End-of-life planning is no one's favorite discussion, but the relief of having everything in place when the hour of need arrives is a gift. Give it to your family. Plan ahead with us.
Brown Funeral Homes, a leading provider of cremations, invites you to explore the many flexible options of cremation. From environmental considerations to the benefit of greatly reduced cost, it may be the perfect answer for your family. Online at brownfuneralhomeswv.com. Brown Funeral Homes, here for you.
Welcome back to the Cardinal Coliseum for the second quarter, where it's 32-10 Spring Mills. They could not miss from the three-point line in that first quarter. They start the second quarter with the ball. Here's Opoku Champong against Boston Todd. He gets doubled, kicks it out to Bokwe. He's going to try to get it back to Opoku Champong. He can't. Face guarding him is Boston Todd. It goes to Chase Jones. Now it's Tyler Jones. Pull up, top of the key three. Can't hit. Micah Green gets the board for the Bulldogs.
A good man defense that time by Martinsburg. If you want any shot at this game, though, you got to keep that up.
Myers drives. Tried to throw it to the right corner for Cody Chalice. It was knocked out of bounds by Spring Mills.
And let's be honest, the chances of that happening, keeping that up, slim to none here against Spring Mills.
I believe it was 8 three-pointers made by Spring Mills in that first quarter. And here comes Spring Mills stealing the inbound pass. Chase Jones on the fast break, travels. There's 3 threes from Pokua Champong. It was 3 more from Tyler Jones, 2 more from Kenneth Stovall. He threw in 2 more points, and Chase Jones was able to get himself 4. That's where we stand now. Martinsburg with the ball. Thompson on the right wing, throws it inside to Micah Green, guarded by Chase Jones. Double team stays away. He backs down Chase Jones and gets 2.
Every time. That needs to happen every time.
We didn't see it much in the first quarter. Spring Mills perhaps stopped it from happening a bit, but Martinsburg used them a lot as a screener. Pokua Champong throwing it across court to Tyler Jones. He throws up a mid-range jumper, and he's called for a foul along the way. I should say that he draws the foul along the way. Foul is called against Martinsburg. First one on Cody Chalice.
Yeah, going back trying to see here, and you can see from the backside Chalice did make contact with Jones. That's the right call.
Jones, he's going to knock down the first to get himself into double digits already. Jones, one of the 4 seniors on this group. Tonight was senior night for the cheerleaders and dance team. Although the separate one for basketball. Both makes at the line for Tyler Jones. 34-12, 6:30 left in the second quarter, which is brought to you in part by Brown Funeral Homes and Cremations, Robert Fields & Sons, a family-owned full-service funeral home proudly serving the area since 1880. Kevin Myers gets a pass at the top of the key, drives to his left, spinning, pulls up, can't hit. Micah Green gets the board over top of Chase Jones, though. Double team comes, as this time Green gets to the bucket again. 6 points for Green.
Double team, triple team, it doesn't matter. Nobody out there has the size that Micah Green has for Spring Mills.
Tyler Jones on the right wing. He tries to get it in to Chase Jones, and it's taken away by Kevin Myers. Throws it to Thompson, back to Myers, and Myers has the easy fast break layup. We've seen some great development as the year's gone along from Kevin Myers.
Yeah, great job by Myers here on the sideline right in front of us, too, to tiptoe to stay in bounds and keep that play rolling on the fast break.
34-16 Spring Mills. Pokua Champong skip pass to the right corner. Can be thrown back around up top to Pokua Champong. Some back and forth with Chase Jones. He still holds it. Guarded by Boston Todd. Just over 5 minutes to go until half. Stovall gets it, then throws it back. It's like a zone from Martinsburg. Spring Mills trying to find a way to get into the paint. Here's a Pokua Champong driving. Floater too strong. Got his own rebound, though. Kicked out to Chase Jones. 3-pointer. Top of the key. It rolls out. Rebounded by Martinsburg. Myers loses the ball. Brings it over to us. Hello. Give it back.
If Myers wanted a reach-in foul called there. Didn't get it.
Martinsburg will keep the possession, though. Inbound to Boston Todd. They'll give it up to Myers on the left wing. Going to go over to Micah Green's side, trying to double the pass. They get it in, and it's stolen away. Spring Mills gets the turnover. Chase Jones over to Boquay. On the break, kick over left wing. Tyler Jones, another 3. 14 points in the first quarter, the first half for Tyler Jones. Compared to Martinsburg's entire team with just 16. Nearly a steal, but then last touched out of bounds by Martinsburg. It's another turnover for the Bulldogs. The ball handlers for Martinsburg just have not been able to keep things up with their handle and the passes tonight. Pokua Champong going to give it up to Tyler Jones in the right corner. Jones moves out. Pokua Champong takes his place in the corner and knocks down the spot-up 3. And another timeout for Martinsburg, making another player with 14 points here in the first half for Spring Mills, Kwesi Pokua Champong. Let's take a 30-second break and come back with more West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
W. Harley Miller Systems understands the need and desire for reliable and affordable smart home solutions. Secure your home with a security system and keep a close eye on your family. Automate your home with a Control4 system and have smart technology work as one. Set daily schedules to control your thermostats. Push a button and set the mood for dinner by dimming lights and playing music, or just sit back and enjoy a movie in your own home theater. Put decades of experience to work for you. Visit us at WHMsystems.com or call 304-350-1931.
Welcome back to the Cardinal Coliseum here at Spring Mills High School. Dylan Bishop and Colin McLaughlin here for Talk Radio WRNR and TV10. Behind the TV10 camera tonight is Tyler Strine. Back in the studio is Kyler High. And it's been a three-point party here from Spring Mills so far. 14 points each from Akwesi Apokua-Champong and Tyler Jones, who have hit 4 each here to each give them 14 for the night. The whole Bulldogs team has only been able to muster 16.
I was about to say, it feels like, even though obviously the math ain't mathin', so it's not true, Spring Mills has made as many threes as Martinsburg has points.
It's an absolute barrage so far. And without Xavier Anderson at all tonight. Nykeem Thompson loses the ball out of bounds. Guarded closely by Boakway.
The defensive pressure for Spring Mills is just too much for Martinsburg. It's causing them to panic and make these bad decisions. They're folding under the pressure each and every time, unfortunately for them.
6 points each for Micah Green and Nykeem Thompson in this half, but 2 from the rest of the team. With 3:40 until halftime. Apokua-Champong swings it over to Stovall. Now it's Boakway near the left block. He's going to back it out to behind the three-point line. His pass towards the top of the key is stolen by Boston Todd. He's quickly bringing it across the floor. May have been tipped by Tyler Jones, but the follow is there for Nykeem Thompson.
Yeah, Todd got lucky that somebody was following that shot. You can't go up with your right hand on the left side and expect it not to be blocked on a layup. These guys need to know left side, left hand.
2-3 zone from Martinsburg has been able to slow down Spring Mills a bit in this quarter. Only 8 points in the quarter. Now Spring Mills getting into Boakway. Kick out to Stovall. Open three. He gets it. Kenneth Stovall now into double digits. It's 2:50 left in the first half. It's 43-18.
We might be on 100 watch here tonight.
We're getting there. Second quarter brought to you by Parsons Ford of Martinsburg. Located at 1400 Shepherdstown Road and online at ParsonsFord.com. They became number one by making you number one first. Parsons, air ball on the spinning fadeaway from Cody Chalice. Ball goes back to Spring Mills. Chase Jones to Boakway. Baseline. Kicks it out. Stovall. Three.
Immediately after that play, start grabbing his calf.
Stovall is going to have to hobble over to the bench. See who's brought in for him. Getting up off the bench is number 14, Christian Mazzeo.
Still no Xavier Anderson, even though he's dressed. Was warming up. Told us he was playing. I know Coach Layton said he wasn't, so we're going to take the coach's word there.
Our suspicion was that Xavier, whether it was his idea or not, made it seem like he was going to play all the way up the opening tip.
Yep, just play some mind games, the gamesmanship against Martinsburg, get in their heads in warm-ups.
Free throw no good. Stays 45-20. Apokua-Champong. Cross up, driving the lane, kick out to Mazzeo. Three, no good. Boakway fights for the board and going to get called over the back against Zion Stanley.
Yep, it's all over Stanley there, who had the positioning. Good job by him to box out Boakway.
Second foul on Boakway.
Not a lot of fouls here tonight. Hopefully I didn't jinx anything.
It's only 2 for the quarter against Spring Mills, only 1 in the corner for the Bulldogs with only 90 seconds to go. There's Zion Stanley on the right wing. Kick over to Nykeem Thompson. Top of the key. Spot up three. No good. Fighting for it is Micah Green and Chase Jones. Ball falls to the floor. Nykeem Thompson ends up with it. Puts up the shot, and it's good. Jones. 10 points for Nykeem Thompson. On the follow, Boakway up and under is fouled.
What I was going to say, last possession there, Jones was trying to plead for a over the back against Micah Green, but they were saying, It's tough to call over the back against a guy that towers over you by a few inches.
Yeah, Boakway went up and under to avoid the block attempt from Micah Green, ended up drawing the foul. Seen Boakway in particular has changed his approach to the rim with Green lurking down low. You can see Spring Mills has really not gone down low very often, gotten to the rim. Boakway misses the first free throw. The issue for Martinsburg is that Spring Mills hasn't needed to.
No, they haven't needed to, and you're right. When they did go down low in that first quarter, what did we see? 2 blocks for Micah Green.
Boakway makes the second. 46-22. 1:05 left in the first half. Dawson Todd will bring it up. Gives up to Myers on the right wing. Gives it around the free throw line to Micah Green. Handoff back to Myers. Travel called on Kevin Myers.
You got to put that ball on the floor before you move that pivot foot.
Yeah, Myers loves the hop step, and that's, if you don't do that right, you're going to get called for a travel. Boakway checks out of the game. Here's Poco Champong bringing the ball up. Mazzeo has it, giving it back up to Opoku Champong, but a foul called against Boston Todd. Got a little handsy as Akwesi tried to get the ball back. See Jason Jones in street clothes here this evening, it looks like, to go along with no Xavier Anderson so far. So 2 starters missing for Spring Mills, and this is still the result so far. 35 seconds left in the quarter. Poku Champong uses the screen. Kick out. Here's Tyler Jones open in the corner. He can't hit that one. Myers gets it with 25 seconds left, throws it up to Nykeem Thompson. Open and easy layup for Nykeem Thompson. He's got 12 points here in the first half. Martinsburg still trails by 22.
I think he wanted to dunk that, but then saw Jones coming from behind and decided not to. Just went for the layup.
5 seconds left in the half. Poku Champong with 3. Throws up a long 3, and it's an air ball. And the teams will go into the locker room on that. It's 46-24. Spring Mills with a 3-point barrage in the first half puts them up by 22. We'll take a 2-minute break, come back with the halftime show. This is West Virginia Boys Basketball on Talk Radio, WRNR, and TV 10.
Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. FloorPools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com. Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. FloorPools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com.
With 4 new car dealerships and 4 used car dealerships in 3 states, Parsons is the largest used car and fastest growing new car dealer in the tri-state area. Take Parsons Ford with huge savings on hundreds of new Fords, financing from 0%, Parsons' goal of financing for all, and Parsons' famous above-market trade-in allowances that help make Parsons #1 for used cars too. See why so many won't buy anywhere but Parsons Ford in Martinsburg. We became #1 by making you #1 first. Parsons.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Welcome into the halftime show on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10, brought to you by the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm in Martinsburg, where it's about seeking justice for you. Go to wvjusticelawyers.com. Halftime here from the Spring Mills Cardinals, Cardinal Coliseum. Dylan Bishop and Colin McLaughlin with you on the call. Tyler Stein behind the cameras, and Kyler High back to the studio. Colin, a dominant first half from Spring Mills, especially from three-point land. Despite missing two starters, it's 46-24 Spring Mills over Martinsburg.
Yeah, what else could you ask for Spring Mills? To just have talent all around. I mean, we weren't sure, because typically for this team, you throw in Anderson, you throw in Jason Jones when they're both healthy and playing. They rarely use the bench.
Yeah.
It's been that way for years, so we've never seen some of these guys out there at the varsity level, and they're showing up in a big way here so far, and it shows you, yeah, we do have a bench here at Spring Mills. You don't need to worry.
Kenneth Stovall is a pretty new name for us, and he's got 11 points in the first half to go along with 14 each from two other players, but we can get full first half stats and more thoughts if we need to from Colin after this 2-minute break. We'll be right back with more West Virginia high school boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Ice baths, polar plunges, what's wrong with you people? It's your old pal Cody from Cody's Auto Body. Newsflash, it's winter. Whether it's for a health craze or to raise money for the ladies' auxiliary, it seems people out there think it's a good idea to go outside, strip down, and pretend to be a polar bear or a penguin. What happened to sitting beside the fire, drinking, and adding on a few pounds to keep insulated until spring? Call me crazy, but how about we try not getting naked outside for a few months? Stay warm, stay safe on the road. As always,
that's Cody's with a T for trust.
Am I too late for breakfast?
No, we serve breakfast all day now.
Rox is now serving breakfast all day.
I shall grant you 3 wishes.
I wish Rox had breakfast all day. I wish Rox delivered with DoorDash. I wish I was on top of the world.
Rox is now serving breakfast all day.
When it comes to providing you with a better car buying experience, CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg takes it personally. Discover the difference an employee-owned dealership makes and experience the transparency, honesty, and care we provide every customer every mile of the way. And this month, drive off with an amazing deal on the Toyota you're looking for. CMA's Toyota of Martinsburg, owners just care more about you.
The Eastern Panhandle is home to teachers and healthcare workers, farmers and fishermen, servicemen and women, golfers, bicyclists, and people who love the outdoors. Where we call home isn't any one thing, so we're not either. At Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery, we are honored to help you plan a celebration of life that reflects one's individuality.
Our trusted local team is here to see that your wishes are honored and that your special story is told.
Our first half stats are brought to you by the Marius Group and Ameriprise Financial Advisors, John Everson and Phil McCoy. Call them today at 304-263-4343 or stop by and schedule an appointment at 1270 Winchester Avenue in Martinsburg. Leading scorers for both sides. Martinsburg trailing Spring Mills 46-24. Let's look at the Bulldogs. They got a great first half out of Nykeem Thompson. He scored 12 points in that first half. Throw in 6 from Micah Green, who looked unstoppable whenever he got the ball inside. It just didn't happen very often.
It looked easy.
4 points from Kevin Myers, and he could have had 6 if not for offensive interference, and all of his shots seem to look like the hardest thing you've ever seen, but they all go in. And then 2 for Braden Amsler. He had the very first 2 points of the game, and then that was it. For Spring Mills, It's 14 points each from Akwesi Opoku-Achampong and Tyler Jones, each hitting 4 3-pointers and throwing in 2 more to give themselves more combined points than Martinsburg has total. Kness Stovall adds in 3 more threes and 11 points total. Chase Jones has 4. Hope Okwe has 3. And that's where it stands. Martinsburg trailing Spring Mills 46-24. And with just 3 minutes left until we start the second half, let's take our last 2-minute break. Come back with more West Virginia High School boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel is helping create extraordinary futures.
So we've seen improvements in our boys on the, as I said, arithmetic, reading and writing.
I worked in the county, I worked in public school, and that's what I knew. And I knew I wanted to be able to give her more. So I would recommend this to anyone.
You know, our daughter has thrived here. The family-like environment is exactly what she needed.
The Classical Christian Academy at Bethel in Martinsburg, equipping children to lead lives of significant impact.
When it comes to surgery, experience and innovation matter. At WVU Medicine, our board-certified surgeons use the latest robotic and minimally invasive techniques to provide better outcomes and faster recoveries. We offer a full range of procedures including advanced hernia repair, anti-reflux surgery, breast cancer surgery, colon resection, gallbladder removal, skin cancer, and lesion removal. Trust the region's leader in advanced surgical care. Call WVU Medicine Surgery today at 304-596-2150.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at FordofHagerstown.com or HancockChevy.com.
46-24, Spring Mills over Martinsburg here as we get ready to start the second half on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. Kyler High producing back at the studio. Tyler Strine behind the camera on TV 10. Colin McLaughlin next to me. I'm Dylan Bishop. Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10. About to start the third quarter, brought to you in part by Power Beck and Matt Surf Law Offices. Call 304-264-8870 or speak with an attorney today or visit them online at lawpbm.com. First quarter, Martinsburg gave up 32 points to Spring Mills. It was 32-10. Now, go on to the second quarter. The second quarter was even. It's now 46-24. That means that Spring Mills scored 14 in the second quarter, and so did Martinsburg. Martinsburg switched to a 2-3 zone, and Spring Mills didn't shoot the absolute lights out from 3, so we had an even second quarter. And here comes the second half as we start. Martinsburg first with the ball. Kevin Myers starts the second half for Martinsburg. Nykeem Thompson has it around the left elbow. Going to give it up to Chalice. Now it's inside to Micah Green. Around the left block. He waits for things to clear out. Now he takes Tyler Jones down low. Double team comes, but he gets the bucket and the foul anyway.
As I said, double team him, triple team him. It doesn't matter for Spring Mills, unfortunately for them. They just don't have the size to match up with Micah Green. They don't have the strength. It's not going to happen.
I looked over to the Spring Mills bench after that bucket, and Xavier Anderson stood up as the free throw is good. He looked at Coach Layton kind of like, come on, put me in the game. I can stop him. I don't know if that's exactly what happened, but that's the vibe that I got.
Well, we'll see, and if not, maybe we'll see Monday.
46-27. There's Chase Jones driving for Spring Mills. Give it up to Hope Bokway. Hand off to Opoku-Achampong. Drives the baseline to Bokway. Now a kick out for Tyler Jones. He's going to pull up around the free throw line for 2. Tyler Jones, hot tonight. He's got 16 He's the first one to score in the second half.
Great body control on the fadeaway there from the free throw line to get the space.
48-27. Boston Todd drives to his left, handoff to Nykeem Thompson. Spinning through, puts up the shot, bullies his way inside for 2 more.
Yeah, even Thompson, strength down low. It's killing Spring Mills here.
That spin, there might have been 2 steps. Maybe should have been called for a travel, but he gets the bucket. 48-29. That's 14 for Nykeem Thompson.
As I said, points in the paint is what you needed for Martinsburg tonight. Obviously, unless you start getting stops defensively, it's not going to matter.
6.5 minutes left in the third quarter. Poku Champong gets the handoff, drives to his left, kick out to Chase Jones. Double team is there on the screen, on the zone, I should say. Myers guarding Kenneth Stovall now. Pass from Stovall to Boakway. He gets Micah Green up in the air with the shot fake. Goes into him to draw the contact and the foul.
Yep, and you see Micah look over to the bench, say, my bad, because he knows. He doesn't need to jump. Boakway has hops, yes. But in those situations, he does not need to jump. He just needs to go straight up. Contest the shot.
Second foul on Micah Green. First free throw made by Boakway. I think Xavier Anderson really enjoys that he gets to just focus on his trash talk from the bench here tonight. Who can blame him?
I think so, too.
Boakway hits both free throws, 50-29. But you can tell he also wants to get into the game and get something for himself. Martinsburg trails by 21. Chalice comes off the screen. 3-pointer. Can't hit. Off to the left. Green tips the ball around. Can't get it. Ball bounces out into the hands of Kevin Myers. He's going to stop. Turn around. Hook shot with the right hand. Puts in 2.
More points in the paint for the Bulldogs.
Spring Mills pushes the pace. Stovall, layup, no good. Cody Chalice comes down with it. They're going to push it right back. Chalice going to get called for the charge. He faked the pass to the corner to Nykeem Thompson, but Boakway didn't fall for it. Tried to draw the charge on Chalice, and he got it.
Yep, great job by Boakway there to call the bluff.
Second foul on Cody Chalice. Martinsburg still in this. It's only a 19-point game. You get yourself an 8-point run, and you almost cut this to single digits.
Not many teams, though, can get an 8-point run against Spring Mills.
No, that's the only thing. Theoretically, they're in this. Poku Champong, somebody got a hand on it. I think it was Micah Green blocking the 3-pointer, but Kenneth Stovall there with the follow for 2.
And since Green was out on the perimeter, nobody's down low to grab that rebound.
Exactly. 52-31. Spring Mills leads Martinsburg. 5:10 left in the quarter. Nykeem Thompson gets the ball around the free throw line. He had space to shoot. He did, but it was short. Poku Champong got the rebound. Guarded the whole way by Thompson. Screen from Jones. Switch comes. Picks up his dribble. Has to give it up to Hope Boakway. Under 5 minutes left in the third. I'll give it up to Tyler Jones. He's going to work now and around the right wing against Chalice. Driving to his left, around the free throw line. Floater up, too strong. Free throw around. Rebound falls the way of Martinsburg. They're going to go out on the break. Nykeem Thompson's got 2 more. 19-point game again. Nykeem Thompson up to 18 points. 4:20 left in the third. Let me count again. 16 points for Thompson. Boakway on the right wing is going to try to drive. Puts one up short. Rebound goes to Martinsburg. Thompson throws it out to Micah Green, who's going to throw one up off the glass and in.
Let's go, boys!
4 minutes left in the third quarter. It's 52-35. Martinsburg trails by 17. Poku Champon working left side, drives inside. Foul is called on Martinsburg.
And that's Thompson. And they actually called Cody?
Third personal on Cody Chalice, yeah.
I mean, Thompson's the one there going for the block and swatting the hands.
We're down low, some perspective being blocked. Poku Champong misses the first free throw. Amsler's going to hop up off the bench, come in for Chalice. Amsler started the third quarter on the bench. Now he'll come in.
I mean, I'm looking back here at our YouTube stream. I don't think Chalice ever touched him.
Poco Champagne makes the second free throw. It's 53-35. 3:40 left in the third. Myers gets it over to Thompson on the right wing. Green over to Amsler, top of the key. Todd comes off the screen, gets it around the right wing. Pick and roll with Green. Green, kick out, left corner for Thompson. It's a mid-range jumper, no good. Boquay gets the rebound, chucks it out to Chase Jones, and Jones was behind everybody. He's got the layup for two. Spring Mills leads by 20 once again. Kevin Myers holds the ball. And the pass for Micah Green is stolen by Chase Jones. He's going to go to the layup again and get the bucket in the foul.
I mean, that's just laziness on both ends for Martinsburg. You can't do that against Spring Mill. You can't do that against anybody. Now you see Stanley check in there for Myers after that.
Myers is first.
Looks like Key Adams getting his first minutes here, too.
Kearion Adams, one of the stars of the JV squad for the Bulldogs, is going to come in for Boston Todd. We see him get some run at times with varsity. Last handful of games that we've had for Martinsburg, we haven't seen him. Free throws good from Chase Jones.
It was the Musselman game at Martinsburg, I believe, that he really broke out to the scene, if I'm not mistaken.
At Hedgesville, he had a great game as well.
Okay.
Micah Green inside. Gets fouled, but can't hit the bucket for the three-point play. Down the stretch of that Hedgesville game, Coach Rogers went and started, or I shouldn't say start, but closed the game with Key Adams, kept him in with the starters. Micah Green heads to the free throw line, second foul on Kenneth Stovall.
It's like there's some blood on Boquay, so he's going to have to go to the bench. They're trying to say it's not even his. I don't know what's going on here. But I mean, Spring Mills should have to sub for this. Now we got a delay.
Yeah.
If I'm Martinsburg, I'm furious that we're having to stand around and Micah Green has to wait for free throws here.
Boquay's going out in the hallway and changing jerseys. Christian Mazzeo is going to check in for him.
Now the official wants to go over and have a discussion. Okay.
Just checking, making sure everything was okay, I guess. Everything was correct. It looks like it is. Micah Green at the free throw line for two. First one, he was waiting there for a while. He ends up missing.
He was able to go get a drink and come back. That's how long that took between the foul and the free throw.
Rayshawn Dobson checks in for Mazzeo. So Mazzeo was just the one that hopped up off the bench first. They're going to go with Dobson. Green makes the second free throw. Dobson, just a sophomore out here for the Cardinals. Here's Stovall, left corner drive, lost it off his leg, goes out of bounds into the Spring Mills bench, and it's a turnover.
You know, in that first half, we were saying it was raining threes from Spring Mills. They made 11 threes. I don't think they've made one here in this second half yet, Dylan. I don't even think they've attempted one.
No, I don't think they have.
Now, granted, you're up 22, so you're able to change things up and attack the basket.
It's been once again even through this quarter after the fast first quarter for Spring Mills. Nakeem Thompson going to get a push called on Chase Jones on a screener away from the ball.
Yep, can't extend your arms out and blow through a screen like that.
Our third quarter on TV 10 also brought to you by CMA's Martinsburg and Winchester dealerships, proud to be the owners who just care more. Amsler will inbound from the baseline. Bounce pass into Micah Green. Handoff back to Amsler. Uses Green as a screen. Spring Mills switches it. Amsler knocks down the three anyway with Dobson in his face. 19-point game again. Spring Mills brings it up. Poku Champong using a screen from Chase Jones. Bulldogs switch it. Drive and kick from Poku Champong to Chase Jones. Now they'll work it around the left side. Tyler Jones in the left corner. Poked away from behind by Amsler. Green got it. Out to Amsler for the slam. Bulldogs cut it to 17. With 1:45 left in the third. Poku Champong has Micah Green on him. He's dancing, drives into the paint, loses it. Nykeem Thompson gets the ball, calls timeout. He gets it granted. 1:35 left in the third. Let's take a 30-second break. Come back with more West Virginia boys high school basketball at Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Am I too late for breakfast?
No, we serve breakfast all day now.
Rox is now serving breakfast all day.
I shall grant you 3 wishes.
I wish Rox had breakfast all day. I wish Rox delivered with DoorDash. I wish I was on top of the world.
Rox is now serving breakfast all day.
58-41, Spring Mills leads on their home floor, the Cardinal Coliseum at Spring Mills High School. Dylan Bishop, Colin McLaughlin with you on the call. Kyler High back at the studio. Tyler Strine behind the TV 10 camera. Martinsburg got the timeout off the loose ball. Now Spring Mills sets up the full court press. Get it into Stanley. Back to Thompson. Boakway back in wearing number 1. Ball is lost by Thompson. It's on the floor. Jump ball perhaps is the call. Yes, it is. Both teams got a handle on the ground. Possession arrow goes the way of Spring Mills. 1:25 left in the quarter. Stovall, Tyler Jones, Chase Jones, Akwesi Opoku Champong, and Hope Boakway on the floor for the Cardinals. Adams, Thompson, Micah Green, Stanley, and Amsler for the Bulldogs. Chase Jones gets it to the left corner for Opoku Champong. Give it back up to Chase Jones, top of the key. He tries to work against Stanley. Good defense from Stanley. Stands him up. Got to kick it back out to Opoku Champong. And driving inside, crossing things up is Opoku Champong. Kick out to Stovall. There's the 3. Stovall still hot. Spring Mills back up by 20.
Beautiful execution there all around by Spring Mills, seeing that it was in man. Got the screen for Akwesi. Drive and kick, simple as that.
38 seconds left in the quarter. Micah Green has it. Looking for a pass to Amsler. Shoots it immediately from the corner and gets it to go.
And trying to give a little taunt there to Jones afterwards, too.
Jones likes to talk trash, and so does Amsler. 20 seconds left. Poku Champong drive. Tyler Jones pull up. Mid-range jumper. Right in the mid-range, and we might get a technical. Yes, we do. Tyler Jones talks trash back to Amsler, and we get a technical. Now, Amsler might have picked one up, too, because he seems upset as well.
Yeah, I think it was caught on both sides, and at that point, I didn't see really anything. I mean, yeah, Jones definitely eyed him down. You could see that the tension was there on both sides, but I'd rather see a warning there than a technical. That's just me.
So Jones and Amsler pick up technicals, and now we'll get an official stoppage. Perhaps just clearing things up. 14.7 seconds left in the quarter.
And Rogers wants to know what was said.
We definitely saw some taunting after the 3 on the previous possession from Amsler, but no technical was called on that.
And then Jones made the shot, stared down Amsler immediately after, and you could see he was saying something.
Inbound from the Bulldogs. They work it up the floor. Thompson driving, dump off to Green for 2. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Boakway doesn't realize it. doesn't get the shot off before the quarter ends. And after 3, Spring Mills leads by 17, 63-46, with 8 minutes to go in regulation. We'll take a 60-second break, come back with the fourth quarter. Here, this is boys basketball, high school boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Life is evolving. Over the past decade, the way we do almost everything has changed. Get on your phone, see something you like, click on it, and it shows up at your door. Why should the way you have your car serviced be any different? Why waste your time going to a dealership service department when Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to you? They service all makes, all models, and offer full parts and labor warranties. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet will come to your door or office and service your vehicle while you're doing what you need to be doing, conducting that business meeting or mowing the lawn. Why take time out of your busy schedule when you don't have to? Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet's friendly, knowledgeable staff will come to you where you live or where you work for full service maintenance, from oil changes to tire rotations, brakes, batteries, multi-point inspections. They handle it all. Hagerstown Ford and Hancock Chevrolet is committed to delivering the best of the best to their customers. Trust them to service your vehicle where you're at home or at work. Skip the time-consuming and terminal wait at the dealership. Schedule your appointment at fordofhagerstown.com or hancockchevy.com.
Fourth quarter begins here from Spring Mills. And the Cardinals lead the Bulldogs of Martinsburg by 17, 63-46. Martinsburg made a dent in the lead here in the third quarter, but they start with the possession and turn it over to the Cardinals. Kenneth Stovall brings it up. They'll dump it off to Hope Boakway. Now it's Apokua Champong setting things up, running the point. Drive and kick. Chase Jones from the corner. 3 is knocked down. Chase Jones up to 12 points. Cardinals lead is back up to 20. Martinsburg has just not been able to sustain offensive success for long enough to get back in this. Here's Micah Green, blocked by Kenneth Stovall.
I don't think Green was thinking anybody was getting there, so he just casually turned and went up for a shot that was just slightly at his probably hairline, not higher than anywhere else. So got to put that ball higher next time, clearly.
Martinsburg inbounds it. Key Adams, his catch of the pass goes off his fingertips and out of bounds. And Martinsburg needs every offensive possession they can get from here on out. Adams is going to check out. .706 left in the fourth. Spring Mills has it. Chase Jones working at the logo, going to give it up to Hope Boakway, and here's a driving Apokua Champong with an easy 2. Quiet second half, or third quarter you should probably just say, for Apokua Champong. Just 1 point in the quarter, and he's got 3 for the half to give him 17 total. Green doubled, gives up to Stanley, back down, then kick out to Amsler. Amsler throws one up for Green. Stovall's going to get called for a foul on the attempted catch by Green.
That's what you got to do if you're trying to get the ball down low to him. You got to lob it like that. You saw a few possessions ago. It was just normal chest pass, and it was a turnover.
Third foul on Stovall. Martinsburg inbounds it to Micah Green, now to Nykeem Thompson. Give up to Amsler, 6.5 minutes left. Trying again to toss it into Green. He gets it, just barely. Around the right block. He picked up his dribble, I think. He's going to toss it out to the left wing to Thompson. Handoff, Amsler, long 3, no good, but a rebound by Green. And he's just too big and too strong. He's got the easy 2. Long toss down the court for Stovall. He barely is able to get it to Tyler Jones. Now Chase Jones has it. Kick out to Boakway. And now Boakway will reset as Coach Layton yells out a play from the sideline. Give it up to Apokua Champong. Now Chase Jones at the right elbow. Akwesi goes down low. Stovall has it at the left wing. On the pass attempt, Amsler is going to get called for the foul.
It's only his third.
5:45 to go. 68-48. Spring Mills leads. Give it up to Boakway. Chase Jones throws it to Tyler Jones at the right wing. Boakway swings around, gets it up and under the basket. No good, but Chase Jones with the follow. He's got 10 points in the half. 22-point lead for the Cardinals. 5:20 to go. Micah Green guarded the shot, which meant no size down low to go for the defensive board. Austin Todd has it at the top of the key. He's going to use a screen from Green. Switch. Green gets it down low, and the ball rolls off the basket after hanging there for a second. Here comes Spring Mills on the defensive rebound. Obokwe, right wing, going to hand off to Opoku at Champagne.
He wants the ice, though.
He's going to drive and kick it to Chase Jones. 3 over Micah Green. No good. Rebounded by Thompson. Toss out to Green, who has an easy layup for 2.
Yeah, he wanted to dunk, but he could feel the ball starting to slip, so at the last second he had to go to the layup.
Micah Green's got 18 points of the 50 for the Bulldogs. 70-50 with 4:23 left to go. Tyler Jones throws it over to Boakway. Now Tyler Jones has it back, gives it to Chase at the top of the key. Toss over to Opoku at Champagne. Backs it out towards the right side and gives up to Boakway. Now they go down low for Chase Jones, one-on-one with Thompson, and Chase Jones gets it in for 2. Bully ball from Chase Jones, by far the second half leading scorer for the Cardinals. Quick the other way. Micah Green gets it, tries to go for the layup, and is fouled.
Yep, immediately Green just took off after that made basket, threw the pass deep. He caught it around the three-point line, had a step ahead of Jones. He just could only do what he did and foul him, take away the bucket.
Our fourth quarter is brought to you in part by Rock's Local Markets with convenient locations around the Eastern Panhandle. Fast, fresh, friendly. Rock's. Micah Green misses the first free throw. Kevin Myers and Cody Chalice come in for the Bulldogs. Green's second shot is good. Give Green 19 for the game, and now he's going to sit down for the first time tonight, and that'll perhaps end his day. Carter Bradley's in. Still full court pressure from the Bulldogs this late in the game. They back off it a little bit. Not picking up Opoku Champagne from the backcourt. 3.5 minutes left, just about. 3:40. Opoku Champagne drives inside. Floater, no good. Rebound tipped around and outside into the hands of Chase Jones. Now it's kicked over to the corner. Tyler Jones for 3. Once again. And Stovall, hopefully just another cramp for him as he's in a lot of pain, limping over. Immediately grabs the Gatorade bottle, so perhaps it was a cramp. That's what we hope. 75-51. Spring Mills with a commanding lead. Kevin Myers again gets inside and spins and puts up a shot. That's good. Opoku Champagne, quick on the drive the other way, is going to get fouled before he can get inside, and that's on Amsler.
Yep, they'll call Amsler there, making contact, and that's going to be his 4th. It's going to stay in the game, though. You got 3 minutes left. You can take the risk here, down 22, but he still probably should be careful.
Chase
That
Jones
should have been his 5th.
Again, the bully ball from Chase Jones. He's got 18 for the game. He only had 4 at halftime. Boakway able to block the shot on the other end as Martinsburg tried to move fast.
Yeah, not sure if that was a block really or if Myers, to me, just looked like he kind of lost it at the last second.
You could call it that. Maybe not a block in the official scores book. Boakway's going to check out, and Dobson will check back in. Martinsburg with a good bit of starters still in, but Spring Mills calling off some dogs here a little bit. We get an illegal screen as Chalice was coming off of it to try to get open.
I think it might be Myers. It is.
Second on Myers. Fourth quarter also brought to you by Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, representing accident and injury claims for over 50 years. Go to SkinnerWins.com. 77-53, Spring Mills leads Martinsburg. After a strong first quarter, Martinsburg's never been able to get back in it. We'll get another reach in on Amsler, and that's his fifth. Key Adams is going to walk up off the bench to replace him. It looks like Uriah George is off the bench, perhaps to take his place more permanently. He'll actually come in for Cody Shallis. For Boston Todd, the only remaining starter in for the Bulldogs. Most of the starting lineup in for Spring Mills. There's a pass from Chase Jones, picked off by Carter Bradley, trying to get it up to Adams, and the pass was too far.
You can see he's not happy with that pass.
2:28 left to go. And Adams kind of gave the expression of, I can't do anything with that.
Yeah. Wong has checked in.
It was good defense from Spring Mills that forced the errant pass.
Paul's checked in as well for Spring Mills. So Cardinals starting to put its bench out there too here in garbage time.
Pokua Champong still in, driving through, kicking out to Paul. Three's too strong. Out to Myers, and Adams leaking out for the cherry-picked two.
Yeah, it might start to feel like the JV game here now with these guys out there. And Martinsburg's JV whooped Spring Mills earlier today.
Isaiah Wong is in for Spring Mills. Pokua Champong still against Boston Todd. Here's a starter versus starter matchup. Paul back to Pokua Champong. 1:43 left in this one. Now he's got Carter Bradley on him. He's telling everybody to back out. ISO, step back three. He sinks it.
That's exactly the switch he wanted to put on a show there for those still in attendance.
Quick timeout from
called a timeout, yeah.
From Spring Mills for Akwesi to head to the bench for the rest of this one. Is Isaac Camacho in for him. 1:25 left. Everybody out for Spring Mills. It's all bench players. Boston Todd, the only starter in on either side. Kevin Myers, drive, spins, stop. Nice move from Kevin Myers. He's up to 10 total points for the game. But it's 80-57 with just about a minute left. And Uriah George, aggressive defense, going to get called for the foul, and that's the fifth of the quarter.
Wow.
It was just like that.
It's the first time tonight we see a team enter the bonus. That's
right?
Crazy. 1:01 left in the game. The fans starting to clear out here now.
And Mazzeo will get a shot at 2 points, his first two, if he hits them both. He's going to miss the first. I'll take the blame for that one.
Now Todd will take a seat on the bench, the last starter to go as Stanley checks in for Martinsburg. What a night here again for Spring Mills, continuing just to dominate teams.
Mazzeo does make the second. Zion Stanley, no points tonight. That can really sometimes point to the success of Martinsburg if Stanley has a good game. 81-57 with under a minute left. Some of the younger players getting some run here in the final minute. And Myers again spins through and hits another hook shot for two. Isaiah Wong bringing it up, giving it up to Paul. Mazzeo guarded closely by Uriah George. Screen. Kick from Mazzeo to the corner. And a three from Zach Paul.
That got the Spring Mills bench standing up for him.
15 seconds left. Spring Mills leads by 25, 84-59. One last offensive possession for the Bulldogs. 6 seconds left. Between the legs, pull up three for Kevin Myers, no good. Camacho with the board, and that'll finish it. 84-59, Spring Mills is your final score as they dominate the first quarter against the Bulldogs and never let them get back into it. Let's take a 2-minute break, come back with the postgame show. This is West Virginia boys basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. FloorPools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com. Floor Pools, your swimming pool and hot tub builder, retailer, and service provider, serving homeowners in Pennsylvania, Maryland, West Virginia, and Virginia. Floor Pools takes pride in providing quality construction, reliable service, and exceptional customer service. Experience the ultimate relaxation and the serenity of soaking in your own hot tub. Your new backyard lifestyle awaits. Start your journey today at Floor Pools in Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg. FloorPools.com. That's FLOHR Pools.com.
Providing reliable protection since 1877, we are Farmers and Mechanic Insurance Companies. For over a century, we have been dedicated to provide dependable insurance protection and excellent customer service. We specialize in auto, home, farm, and business insurance. Our products are backed with personal, hands-on service. You can trust us to protect what matters most to you. For all of your insurance needs, there's Farmers and Mechanics Insurance Companies.
At the Berkeley County Health Department, our motto is prevent, promote, protect. Since 1935, our mission has been to provide clinical and environmental services to protect the health of the general public. We're committed to building public health in our community by offering a wide range of services, including blood pressure screening, breast and cervical screening, family planning, counseling, lab testing, and more. We perform health inspections to make sure the restaurants you visit are clean, and we prepare and coordinate plans to respond to all hazards. The Berkeley County Health Department, 122 Waverly Court, Martinsburg.
Post-game show on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10 is brought to you by the Palace Lounge, located on Edwin Miller Boulevard, offering a full lunch and dinner menu, along with daily specials and a clean and comfortable atmosphere. Check out the menu on the Palace Lounge Facebook page. No Xavier Anderson, no problem here tonight for Spring Mills. Also missing Jason Jones, as I was about to mention. Yeah, 2 starters out for Spring Mills, and they still get a 25-point win against Martinsburg.
And as you said, it was the first quarter. I mean, that set the tone for this game. 32-10.
Yep.
They made, 8 threes in that first quarter?
Felt
like?
Yep, 8
It
threes.
was insane how they came out to begin this game, and Martinsburg just couldn't fight back when it came to the score, I guess. Overall, you were more competitive in the rest of the quarters, but Spring Mills was able to take its foot a little bit off the gas pedal because of how well they started.
Yeah. Again, 22-point difference in the first quarter. It ends up being a 25-point win. It was only, 17 going into the fourth quarter, so Martinsburg made a dent, but that was all that they could do. As Spring Mills got great first halves from Tyler Jones and Okwesi Opoku-Achampong, and then Chase Jones is who really led the way to keep the score where it was. So it was a great game overall for Spring Mills. I'm going to tally up the rest of these numbers here for Spring Mills. There's a lot of points to keep track of here. Martinsburg on their side, as the postgame stats are brought to you by the personal injury attorneys Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson. Visit BurkeandSchultz.com. We play hardball. You got 19 from Micah Green, 16 from Nykeem Thompson. 12 of those were before halftime. And then 10 points from Braden Ansler. 8 of those were after halftime. And then 2 points from Kierian Adams, and that was it. Just 5 players score for the Bulldogs tonight. And on the other side, only 6 guys scored for Spring Mills. 2 of those were bench players. You got 21 from Tyler Jones. You got 20 from Apokua Champagne. You got 18 from Chase Jones, 16 from Kenneth Stovall. And most of that, for a lot of them, other than Chase Jones, was in the first half. At halftime, Apokua Champagne and Tyler Jones had 14 each, and Stovall had 11. Throw in 5 points. There was actually 7 scorers for Spring Mills. It was just all in the first half for Boquay. 3 points from Zach Paul and 1 from Christian Mazzeo, and those are your scores on the Spring Mills side. So, Colin, you can throw in any last thoughts that you haven't gotten out as you give out the player of the game, brought to you by WV Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers, leading healthcare here and everywhere.
I mean, this team's great. It'll be fun to see this matchup again Monday. We'll see what, if anything, changes when it's in the field house instead of here in the Cardinal Coliseum. I'm looking forward to it. It's a quick turnaround for both sides. How do you adjust if you're Martinsburg to make things more competitive? And we'll see for Spring Mills, will Anderson finally play or not? That's still the question that looms here for arguably the best team in the state. And player of the game, I got to go Akwesi Apokua Champagne. I mean, fantastic game all around. The assists, obviously the scoring at the start. He is the facilitator for this team.
It's a good choice. All right, so we'll sign off here from Spring Mills. For Kyler High back at the studio, for Tyler Strine behind the TV 10 camera, for Colin McLaughlin next to me, I'm Dylan Bishop saying so long from Spring Mills High School. Hope you have a great rest of your Friday night. This is EPAC Boys Basketball on Talk Radio WRNR and TV 10.
You've been listening to West Virginia High School Basketball. Today's game has been brought to you by
W. Harley Miller Systems, Smallwood and Small Insurance Agency, Powered Beck and Matzaref Law Offices, Senate Finance Chairman Jason Barrett, Hagerstown Ford, Fort Evans Archery, Rocks Local Markets, the Brown Funeral Home and Cremations, Robert Fields and Sons, the Larry DeMarco team at Century 21 Modern Realty Results, Burke, Schultz, Harmon, and Jenkinson, personal injury attorneys, Cody's Auto Body, the Palace Lounge, Parsons Ford of Martinsburg, the Skinner Accident and Injury Lawyers, the Berkeley County Health Department, Bodwell Insurance Solutions, Ameriprise Financial and the Mirius Group of Financial Advisors, WVU Medicine, Berkeley, and Jefferson Medical Centers, the Mansion Ferretti Law Firm, CMA Honda of Winchester, CMA Chevy and Toyota of Martinsburg, CMA Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram of Martinsburg, Dignity Memorial Rosedale Funeral Home and Cemetery of Martinsburg, Floor Pools of Martinsburg, Hagerstown, and Chambersburg, Inferno Brewery and Andy's Pizza.
For the continued excitement of high school, college, and NBA basketball, keep it tuned to Talk Radio WRNR Martinsburg. All rights reserved.